also known as the Freckled Yogi, and we're back with another practice for keeping calm during Corona. And this one is particularly geared to those of us who have very tight bodies, maybe generally like the older population, or it could be someone who's younger. You have something going on with your physical body, and a typical yoga practice is not super accessible for you. So this quick and easy little practice will be just perfect for you. So go ahead and find a chair, a nice stable chair. It's not gonna roll around, all right? So find yourself seated on your chair, and you want to be seated right on the edge so that you can make a nice 90-degree angle with your knees. So you're seated close to the edge of the chair, and just go ahead and squeeze the shoulders up towards your ears, and then relax them down. And again, bring the shoulders to the ears, and then lower them down. Let's take a couple shoulder rolls back. Nice and slow. And a couple shoulder rolls forward. Again, moving slowly and mindfully. Let's go ahead and begin to ground down. So really press your feet down into the earth. Pull that belly button in towards the back of your spine, trying to create a flat back. And then we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up and overhead. Now you might find, I know that my grandmother in particular has a little bit of a hard time bringing her arms all the way up. So you might want to just bring them out halfway. Continue to reach the crown of the head up. And remember, our focus is on our spine. So if at any point the arms don't work for you, just let them hang down by your sides and focus on the length in the spine. But for purpose of visualization, I'm going to continue to lift the arms up. So trying to relax the shoulders, reaching the arms up to the sky. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, you're going to trace your fingertips like you're tracing them along an arc, bringing them to the right. And you can release your right hand down to the edge of the chair, just to give you a little bit of support. Continue reaching through the left arm. And again, if this arm is not accessible for you, release it down to your side and focus on reaching through the crown of your head. Breathing through your side body wherever you might be. Letting your breath make its way down to your belly. Taking one more big breath in. And exhale, lifting back up. Another inhale, reach a little higher. And exhale, bending to your second side, your left side. Release that left arm down to the chair. Same options as the other side. Reaching through those lifted fingertips, or just release that hand. Focus on bending through the spine, lifting the right rib cage up to the sky. Let your breath move down to your belly. One more deep breath in. And exhale, lift. I'm going to turn my chair around. You don't need to do that. I just want you to be able to see what I'm doing very clearly. So we're still seated on the edge of our chair, feet beneath the knees. Let's go ahead and inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, bring your hands down to heart center. Relax the shoulders away from your ears. Create space along the back of your body. Continue to engage your belly button into your spine. We're going to inhale, sit up a little taller, press the soles of the feet into the mat. And exhale, begin to twist to your right. Our twist is mainly coming from the upper part of our spine, the thoracic spine, which lies right back here. And you're going to look over the right shoulder. Now you're welcome to keep your hands at heart center, or you can release your left hand to the outside of your right thigh. And you can drop your hand behind you, your right hand behind you on the chair. Looking over the right shoulder. Continue breathing down to your belly. One more big breath in. And exhale back to center. Sit with the imbalance for a moment. Notice what feels different in your body. And now let's go ahead and even it out. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up a little higher. Exhale, twisting to the left. Either keeping the hands at the heart center or release right hand to outside of the left leg, and left hand just comes to rest on the back of the chair. Looking over your left shoulder, continue breathing down to your belly. One more big breath in, and exhale back to center. Allowing your hands to rest easily on your thighs. As you take your next inhale, begin to lift your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades back, bringing the chin up to the sky ever so slightly. Imagine that you have an orange or an apple beneath your chin. That's the amount of space that you want to have. So we're squeezing the shoulder blades back, lifting from the chest. Now we're going to begin to curl the chin into our chest, rounding through the back of the body, pressing the space between the shoulders to the wall behind you. Inhale, lift your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades back. Exhale, round through the back of the body. Press the shoulder blades back. Inhale, lift the chest up. Shoulders squeeze together. Exhale, shoulder blades go back. Chin comes into the chest. Belly pushes into the spine. And lift on back up to a comfortable seat. Begin to walk your hands to the tips of your knees and begin to fold over your legs, allowing the torso to come down on top of the thighs. Let your arms release to the sides of your legs and let the crown of your head hang heavy towards the mat. Breathing through the back of the shoulders. And if you find you have a hard time folding forward completely, let's pretend this is a pillow. You can place a pillow here on top of your thighs and fold over that just to give you a little bit of an extra lift. Breathing down to the belly. And slowly roll on up. And go ahead and move your pillow or your block aside. Begin to stand on up using the strength of the legs. We're going to turn on around. And we want to be facing the back of our chair. If you're able, I I would secure the front of this chair against a wall so that you don't accidentally push it forward. But since I'm not in a good spot for that, we'll just be pushing the weight evenly. So go ahead and step about 3 feet behind your chair. Bring your arms directly out in front of you. And bring your hands onto the back of your chair. Begin to walk the feet back as you lower your chest. Bring this all the way up. So begin to walk the feet back. And press your chest down towards the earth. Now you're pushing your hands down into the chair rather than forward. So that's what's going to help keep it from sliding away from you. Feel free to have a little bit of a bend in those legs. And we're just focused on melting the chest towards the ground. Letting your breath make its way down to your belly. One more deep breath in. And exhale, begin to slowly walk those feet in and lift yourself all the way up. Bring the hands to heart center. Let's take a couple breaths in together. Breathe in and breathe out. Another inhale and exhale. And our final breath together during this practice, we'll breathe in and exhale, release. Namaste. I hope you all really enjoyed that little practice. If this wasn't, the great thing about this is this little chair yoga is perfect for everybody. So whether you're working at home and you're typing a lot for work, and you need just a nice little break, do it in your chair that you're using for work. Just make sure it's not gonna slide around too much. And if you enjoyed this, please feel free to send this to maybe your grandma or your grandpa so that, we're all stuck inside for now. And so feel free to connect with them. Maybe send them this practice and you guys can do it together at the same time. Have a nice way of building a little bit of community and still connecting with each other, which is super important. And I want to thank you again for practicing with me. Please feel free to check out my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. They're all at freckled_yogi. And then my website is freckledyogi.com. I hope you all have a beautiful day.